Here's how I formed Super Germany in 1841 in under 5 minutes. This method works by starting as the nation of Austria. Our first step is to remove our only German competitor, Prussia. But before we do that, we need to make sure Russia can't back up Prussia by offering them an alliance. In the current patch, this can be done day 1. Wait 2 days for them to accept, and we declare conquer state on Saxony. Our goal is to goad Prussia into fighting us, and we can do that by rivaling them after we declare the war. Prussia comes to their aid, and we proceed to add the war goals of conquer Prussian Anhalt and Brandenburg. This will take us just under 100 infamy. If we take these states, Prussia will fall to a minor power and not be a valid candidate to unite Germany later, eliminating the need for the Brothers' War. Once we finish this war, we'll need to declare another war immediately after. This means we need to reduce our infamy, meaning we need more rivals for more influence for more infamy reduction. We boost our military might with conscription decrees, mobilization changes, and better generals to defeat the Prussians with ease. Before our war ends, we want to trigger a civil war so we can flip to the rebelling side and clear our own infamy so that we can do more conquest. And because we reduced our infamy earlier, we can now declare war on one last state before flipping. Timing it perfectly gives us just enough time to finish the war before the civil war triggers. Pause the civil war at 99%, demobilize our troops so they're unusable for 90 days, and switch sides. Our old side now has no troops and will capitulate on 100% occupation, which means we only need to advance rapidly, which we can do by adding more generals. Start the war, blitz into undefended territory, and come out victorious. Now it's time to conquer as many German states as we possibly can before getting nationalism, which we will immediately research. We begin by punching west through the middle of Germany, taking as many of these small German states as we possibly can. We will continue this over and over until we're about 6 months from completing our nationalism research. At this point, we trigger a second civil war to re-clear out our infamy and reset our relations with everyone we pissed off. The timing on this is super tight, but I managed to get nationalism right before the war started. Do the same thing as last time, wait for 99, sabotage your own troops, switch sides, and push like hell. Now it's time to focus on forming Germany. For this method, we'll be using the diplomatic route because it only requires 75% of German nations to have nationalism. If we waited for this, we could form Germany sometime around 1846 due to RNG, but we can actually force the game to speed this up. So now I reveal why we wanted to conquer this region. It wasn't for state control, it was for subjects. When you release a nation as your subject in Victoria 3, they inherit all of your technologies. That means if we, with our nationalism tech, release all the nations we conquered, they will also have nationalism. This reduces the time until German national identity forms by about 4 years. The only thing left to do is to increase relations with Hanover, Bavaria, and Prussia. Because of how weak they all are, we only need the relations up to 20, meaning we can further speed up our journal entry by taking just a few states and releasing them. Depending on how lucky you get, you could get this done as early as 1840. But if that last country refuses to research nationalism, you're just stuck. Now, there is no way I know of to tell which country has nationalism and which one doesn't, so you kinda just have to guess. I ended up conquering these states and managed to get German national identity by 1841. Immediately formed Germany, annexing all the big German states. Now, I could call this good here with a 5-year Super Germany, but we still have to clean up all of this. And we can do that by completing this last journal entry. All we need to do is free Holstein from Denmark, and we will annex all nations of our same primary culture with high enough relations of us. On this run, I was lucky enough to have Denmark back down. And we've got it. A complete Super Germany, 2 days shy of 1841.